Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss the determination of Freundlich and Langmuir constants. Actually, it is concerned with the adsorption phenomena. First, I will give you a brief knowledge about adsorption and adsorption isotherm. Adsorption is a surface phenomena. It is defined as a process in which adsorbate get adhered to the surface of adsorbent. Adsorbate is the substance adsorbed on the surface of adsorbent, and adsorbent is nothing but the substance on which adsorbate get adsorbed. Let's see about adsorption isotherm. Actually, it is the quantitative relationship between amount of adsorbate adsorbed by an adsorbent at equilibrium pressure and at constant temperature. The two most important isotherms which are really useful to study the adsorption processes are Freundlich and Langmuir isotherm. First, we will see Freundlich adsorption isotherm. The scientist Freundlich studied the adsorption of gases on solid, and from the experimental data he gave an empirical equation called an equation of Freundlich adsorption isotherm. The equation is Y, which is equal to W by M, is equal to K multiplied by P to the power 1 upon N, where Y is the amount of adsorbate adsorbed per m gram of adsorbent at equilibrium pressure P, and it is determined from the experiment at a constant temperature. K and N are constant, which is depend on nature of the adsorbent and adsorbate and on temperature. In the equation, N is generally greater than 1, therefore the amount of adsorbed gas increases less rapidly with the pressure. The equation holds good only for medium pressure of gases. If W by M is plotted against pressure, results in a curve of which the first part is linear at low pressures. At high pressures, a limiting value of W by M is reduced and the curve is parabolic in shape, as you can see in this figure. Taking the logarithm of both sides of equation, it becomes log W by M is equal to log K plus 1 upon N multiplied by log P. Since this equation follows the equation of linear expressions, the plot of log W by M versus log P gives a straight line. If adsorption is on the solid surface, the pressure term can be replaced by concentration terms. Now the equation becomes log W by M is equal to log K plus 1 upon N multiplied by log C. Extrapolating the line, the intercept on y-axis gives the value of log K, and the slope of the line gives value of 1 upon N. So Freundlich constant K is found by intercept, and Freundlich constant N is the reciprocal of slope value. Let's look at the Langmuir adsorption isotherm. In 1916, Langmuir published a new isotherm for gases adsorbed on solid which retains his name. It is an empirical isotherm derived from the assumptions of Langmuir's extensive studies. Langmuir developed an equation based on the theory that the molecules or atoms of gas are adsorbed on active sides of solid to form a layer 1 molecule thick, that is nothing but monolayer formation. The fraction of centers occupied by gas molecules at pressure P is represented by theta, and the fraction of sides not occupied is represented by 1 minus theta. Now, the rate R1, that is rate of adsorption or condensation of gas molecules on the surface, is proportional to the unoccupied spots 1 minus theta and to the pressure P, or we can write it mathematically as R1 is equal to K1 multiplied by product of 1 minus theta and P. The rate R2, that is the rate of evaporation or desorption of molecules bound on the surface, is proportional to the fraction of surface occupied theta. So we can write R2 is equal to K2 multiplied by theta. But at adsorption equilibrium, R1 is equal to R2. Substituting the value of R1 and R2, we can have this equation. By replacing the K1 upon K2 by B and theta with W by M upon Ym in the above equation, the resulting equation is known as Langmuir isotherm, where W by M is mass of gas adsorbed per gram of adsorbent and Ym is equal to mass of gas that 1 gram of adsorbent can adsorb when the monolayer is complete. By inverting the equation and multiplying by P, we can write this equation for plotting a graph as P upon W by M equal to 1 upon B Ym plus P upon Ym. Again, if adsorption takes place on the surface of solid, the equation becomes equilibrium concentration Ce upon W by M equal to 1 upon Bym plus Ce upon Ym. A plot of Ce upon W by M against Ce should give a straight line, and Ym and Langmuir constant B can be obtained from the slope and intercept. Let's move ahead to the experimental determination of Freundlich and Langmuir constants. The basic principle involved in this can be understood by taking an example of adsorption of acetic acid adsorbed on the surface of activated charcoal. When activated charcoal is added to a solution of acetic acid, the concentration of acid decreases due to the adsorption. And this decrease in the concentration is the function of initial concentrations, which can be found out by titrimetric analysis. The Freundlich and Langmuir constants can be determined by plotting the graphs of obtained data. Here you can see the observation table. N1 is the initial normality of acetic acid. CE or N2 is the equilibrium normality, which is nothing but the normality after adsorption process. By using this data, we can calculate the amount of acetic acid adsorbed per 50 ml of solution per gram of charcoal, as you can see here. Other columns are needed as required to plot the graphs according to Freundlich and Langmuir equations of isotherm. Here I have used Microsoft Excel spreadsheet for graphs and calculations. You can download it free of cost. The link is given in the description box. You will just need to put your readings of equilibrium normality N2 to get values of Freundlich and Langmuir constants. The Freundlich and Langmuir constants indicates the extent of interaction between adsorbate and the surface. If the value of constants is relatively larger, it indicates that there is a strong interaction between adsorbate and the adsorbent, while a smaller value implies a weak interaction. These constants also used to calculate monolayer capacity and the specific surface area of the adsorbent. That's it for today. Thank you very much.